here in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, hockey rules supreme here in Canada, but you got to respect these diehard Raptor fans. Even through the losing years, they've shown their support.
Lowry and Williams, the guards. Bottoms is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the 3rd best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, "I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small. I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard? Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself." Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Thanks, Doris. And the hockey season runs pretty much concurrent to the NBA's, Clark. I think hoop fans in Canada in the past sometimes looked at as eccentrics.
Well, that could be, but the sport is growing, and not only...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Well, you better believe those folks will be...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Raptor.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Number 1, we've done real...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
You're up.
Raptors leading by 12, setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point. Lee with the steal. Up top, Curry. Now recovering. Curry attacking the feed to Lee. And that one's good.
You're taking so many shots down there.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
And Toronto making a change here. Clark's checked in. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Lowry kicks to Clark. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 12 points for Bottoms.
This team is just tremendously talented on the court, and they really seem to be in a good spot with each other as well. No quibbling.
You know, a lot of teams are talented, but they just don't seem to be able to come together as a group. This team has no issues like that, and it allows them to play up to their extremely high potential.
That's good. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
Out to Thompson. Iguodala outside, and he was kicked in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Second, Stephen Curry.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. If he can keep it up, I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level.
Iguodala dishes to Green. And Thompson kicks to Green. Pass to Iguodala. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. It's Clark with the rebound. Toronto leading by 10. Dishes it to Patterson. Lowry gets a screen from Clark. And it's Lowry penetrating.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. In low to Bogut. And stolen by Patterson. For the finish. Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
Oh, great. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Bogut.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Some changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked. Donovich. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. That's good. Johnson has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Dallas.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
That's his third person, the team's first.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto.
Good work.
And the Warriors.
One shot.
Let's
And so here is Golden State, a 12-point game. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Well, I thought they were going to win that game, but unfortunately they kept putting their opponents at the free throw line. And all those easy points finally did them in.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Raptors. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin? Sure. This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Raptors leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, they're at the backcourt. Patrick Patterson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Clark in at the basket. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. The drive by Lee. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Warriors trail by 14. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's Golden State with another. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lowry drives in. Goes back up. And the basket good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Bogut with a screen on Lowry. Curry passes it to Lee. Rebound by the Raptors. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, some good matchups. And that New York Knicks game is one I'll have an eye on.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Iguodala kicks to lead. A floater. Here's Bogut. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
And the pass to DeRozan. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Iguodala against DeRozan. Iguodala's drive. Passes to Lee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for David Lee. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bottoms. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and